skill set addition in performance module. So we are going to see the different steps involved in defining skill set in the performance module. In order to do that, let's navigate to operations, performance, and under methods, we have skill set. So the first step towards setting up the skill set method is defining the skill set library. So the complete set of skill set that you have for your organization has to be first entered into the system. So you can click on skill library, and there are two different ways to define the skill set in the system. One is you manually doing it. So you click on add skill, enter the skill name, write a description if you want, and then you click on save. Or you can use the bulk import option. So click on this 3 dotted lines, import, and there you have an option to download a sample template. So click on download sample template. So this is how your sample template will look like, with 2 columns, the first column with the skill name and second column with the description. So you can update the skill set in this one template, and then you can do a bulk import. So once the skill library is set, the next step is to assign this skill set to your employees. And this assignment can happen based on 4 different criteria. That is domain, designation, department, and a combination of designation and department. So the domain refers to a bifurcation of your skill set. For example, if you are giving permission to your employees to choose their own skill set, they will be able to filter out the complete skill set library based on the domain names. So select any one of the condition over here, and then click on tag skill. Select the designation name. So here we have all the skill set we have already defined in the system. Select a particular skill. You can enter the weightage, and then you click on save. So in this way, you're going to repeat this activity for the remaining list of designations you have for your organization. So here we have a designation called analyst, which means that everyone who are mapped to the designation called analyst will have a skill set called statistics. This is how skill set are created and mapped to different users in your organization. Now let's see how this skill set module is useful to your employees, because you cannot rate an employee based on skill set during the appraisal process. So let's see how an employee can make use of it. So we are going to navigate to the user performance module, that is, click on performance available in the left panel of your screen, and under my data, there we have skill set. So all the skill set mapped to the employee will be listed in this page. For example, this employee has 4 different skill set: Java, business management, problem solving, and C++. If an employee wants to upgrade the skill level, they can click on the 3 dotted lines, click on upgrade. So this is already in level 4, which is the maximum score. So I will not be able to upgrade any further. So let's try to upgrade problem solving. Click on the 3 dotted lines, upgrade. They can attach a supportive document, write a reason, and then click on upgrade. So let's add a document here. So after adding a document, you can mention a reason. Click on upgrade. So now you see problem solving, it is upgraded to level 3. So whenever an employee upgrades the skill level, based on this, potential will also be auto-calculated. So earlier, the potential was 63%, but after upgrading the skill level, it was auto-updated to 65%. And using this potential and their final score from the appraisal process, you will be able to generate the 9-box matrix report. So this is the skill set matrix for an employee. So there is another report over here in the same page, which is called skill set matrix. And the access to this page can be defined by the admin. As an admin, you will have an option to define who will have an option to view this information. If an employee or a manager have permission to view this information, this is what it looks like. So they will see all the skill set available here. They will be able to filter it out. For example, I want to see the list of users who are already in level 4 in Java. So I can select the skill name over here, and I can select the skill level as level 4. System is automatically filtering the employee information. So this is how an employee or a manager can make use of this skill set matrix. So now we have a brief understanding of how to add a skill set and how it is useful to an employee. Let's see a few settings and restrictions related to skill set module. In order to do that, let's go to settings, performance, and under configuration, we have skill set. So the first option is about access permissions, that is, who can tag a skill set, who can upgrade, and who can delete. So you can distribute these permissions among the employee, reporting manager, and the department head. So view access is enabled by default. The next option is called tag. Do you want to give employees the permission to pick their own skills? If yes, you're going to enable the tag option. Upgrade is nothing but an employee is in level 1. Can they directly go and upgrade their skill level from level 1 to level 2 or to 3 to 4? The last option is called delete. So delete is nothing but downgrading the skill level. So I am already in level 4. Using the delete option, I can downgrade my skill level from level 4 to level 3 and then to level 2 and then to level 1. Once the employee reaches level 1, they can directly untag the skill from their profile. So delete doesn't mean completely removing the skill set from the system. It is about downgrading the skill levels. And after setting up the access permission, you also have a provision to enable approvals. So you are giving permission to employees to upgrade the skill level or to tag skills for themselves. In this scenario, you can enable the approval mechanism so that whenever an employee is upgrading a skill or tagging a new skill, an approval will get triggered. So the concerned approver has to approve it. Only then the upgradation will happen in the system. And then we have settings related to level upgrade. Whenever an employee is trying to upgrade the skill level, you can make two different options as mandatory. That is, mandate document for skill level upgrade and mandate reason for level upgrade. So whenever an employee is trying to upgrade the skill level, these two options will be made as mandatory. And then we have skill matrix. Who can access the skill matrix? So we have discussed about the skill set matrix part in the performance module. And this is where you're going to define permission on who can access the skill set matrix report. And then we have level descriptions. So an employee is upgrading from level 1 to 2. So what does level 1 means? You can add a text description to each of these levels using this option, level descriptions. And then we have weightage to be associated to a skill set. So whenever you assign skill set to a particular designation or to a department, we had an option to mention a weightage to be associated with a particular skill set. If you don't want this weightage option, you can disable it over here. Or when weightage is enabled, you can also limit it to 100%, which is nothing but if you're going to tag 5 different skill set to a particular designation, the sum of weightages of all these 5 skill set should be 100 and not more than that. But by disabling this option, you are allowing a provision where you are going to have the skill set weightages more than 100%. And the last option is about potential. So whenever an employee is upgrading the skill level, we noticed a change in the potential percentage. So depending upon the potential percentage, you can also map a text equivalent, which is nothing but if the potential of an employee lies between 0 to 30%, we call it as low potential. And this is a place where you can customize this information. You can change the range as well as you can change the terminology to represent the potential range. And these are all the different restrictions we have with respect to the skill set module in Zone.